We couldn't help ourselves when we found these shirts. I don't know if you guys can read it, but it says hashtag future influencer. And I'm probably trending right now. When we saw this, we just couldn't resist. But in seriousness, teaching your kids about how influence works, how presence online, and then entrepreneurship in general. I mean, so many people now are getting fired or not being able to get hired by posting just stuff that really shouldn't be online, right? There's an old saying, is it true, is it necessary, and is it valuable? Because there's so much out there that can be construed as negative or can be construed as something that is anti-job, right? I don't know any personally, but you look at the news and there's countless stories of people releasing a video or being in a video doing something silly, and then they're getting fired for it. And if you have your own business, your own brand, which is super important, your image online is a lot, because people buy because of you, not usually because of the product, because there's lots of places they can go buy something. So having that good brand, that good relationship with your people is very, very important. And then entrepreneurship in general, right? Having that mindset of, if there's a problem out there and they can find a solution to that problem, right? They have a way of providing for themselves for the rest of their lives, rather than simply just a job, which, as we've seen in the last couple of months, there's no sense of security. It's very false, because circumstances can change, job market changes, or in our case, pandemic, right? And a lot of jobs vanished. Whereas if you're an entrepreneur, you can find... Yeah? Oh, yeah. What do you want to say? That if you're an entrepreneur, you find a solution to a problem, you go and either teach somebody or create a system around it or a support mechanism, and you can prepare yourself for any circumstance. Whereas a job is very static, and you're not trading, or you're trading time for money instead of creating a system. Oh yeah, stay up. And these bows are just adorable. We got, what is it, like 50 of them? We got 40 bows off this one website the other day. So she's got an endless supply of bows now. Yeah. Yeah, really? Want to say hi? But yeah, so it's, all these things are so important to teach your kids, because, if you can set up all of those mindsets early on, then they're prepared when they reach out of the nest, whenever that is for them. In some cases, you look at like the kids of TED Talks and stuff like that. These guys are solving world level problems because they were taught the mindset of independence and courage and finding those opportunities of improvement and then acting on it. Of course, they had great support usually, but that's such a wonderful thing to give a kid. I think knowledge and experience are the two things that we can really prepare our next generation for, rather than just stuff. So I hope this message helps you a little bit, and a little abusive cuteness overload over here, but we'll see you guys tomorrow.